You won't believe it, but Scorpios, that's you, are entering an era of incredible change. In 2025, not just a new phase will begin, but a momentous turn that will continue for 13 years. This prophecy, which in its time left Nostradamus and Vanga, will come true right before your eyes. Where will this magical transformation begin? Expect huge changes in your personal life and finances. Yes, it is you who will be lucky, and it is up to you exactly how you take advantage of this cosmic chance. These 13 years are a period of happiness you couldn't even dream of. Get ready for a twist of fate that will turn your life upside down. It's not just a prophecy, it's a new reality for Scorpios. Don't miss the moment, because destiny is on your doorstep. The history of prophecies, Nostradamus and Vanga. Nostradamus and Vanga are two names that have been awe-inspiring and respected by people for hundreds of years. These prophets, independently of each other, had the unique ability to see into the future, predicting events that came true with frightening accuracy. Nostradamus, a French astrologer and physician, is known for his quatrains, cryptic quatrains that contain hidden prophecies. He predicted revolutions, wars, the fall of empires, but among all his predictions there is one especially important for Scorpios, the beginning of a new, momentous period in their lives. Vanga, the Bulgarian soothsayer, used a completely different method, but her visions of the future also turned out to be prophetic. She saw the future as a river of time, and her prophecies concerned not only political events, but also the fate of ordinary people. For Scorpios, Vanga always emphasized the importance of their inner strength and ability to overcome any difficulties. Her predictions became the basis for the confidence that 2025 will open up unique opportunities for this sign. Although the prophecies of both masters are not always straightforward, their long-awaited events will have a tremendous impact on the lives of Scorpios in 2025. To this day, we still feel the relevance of their prophecies, because they, like ancient maps, lead us to inevitable changes. We live in a time when every word of a prophet becomes the key to opening a new chapter of life. For Scorpios, this is a special moment, the moment when the great turning point begins. Nostradamus and 2025, what he predicted for Scorpios. Nostradamus is a genius whose words, full of mysticism and symbolism, continue to mysteriously influence our world. His predictions for Scorpios in 2025 may sound strange, but if you look closely, it becomes obvious, this is the beginning of a new chapter of their lives. In one of his quatrains, Nostradamus wrote of a great rebirth and a period of power that would begin in the first half of the 21st century. He said that Scorpios, more than any other sign, will be the main players in the arena of destiny at this time. What awaits them in 2025? According to Nostradamus' prediction, this year will be the starting point for colossal changes in the lives of Scorpios. The magnetic fields of the planets will be in a state that will create unique opportunities for them. The essence of these changes is not only external events, such as success in career or love, but also deep inner transformations. Scorpios will begin to discover new strengths in themselves, their intuition and inner resources will reach a new level, allowing them to make global plans and realize them. These 13 years are their time. The most important point of Nostradamus' predictions is the period of change, which begins exactly in 2025 and will continue until 2038. The prophet spoke of turning points in people's lives, when they begin to realize, their destiny is in their hands. Many high achievements are associated with this period, especially in such spheres as finances, personal life and spiritual development. Thus, 2025 is not just another year on the calendar. It is the gateway to a whole new, happier and more successful phase of life for Scorpios. Nostradamus pointed out that such opportunities come only once every few generations. The year 2025 is their chance. Vanga and her connection to Scorpios, secrets revealed. Vanga, like no one else, was able to see not just the future, but the path to be taken by each person. For Scorpions, she always left a special place in her prophecies. Vanga called them signs of profound change and always emphasized their ability to overcome difficulties. Scorpions are not just signs of the zodiac, they are guides of destiny that can dramatically change the course of events. What did she see for them in the future? VANGA predicted that Scorpios will experience a period when their inner world will open unprecedented horizons. It is during these years that great happiness awaits them. VANGA saw this as a moment when everything practically impossible will become a reality. New opportunities in love, career and financial well-being will open up in their lives, but most importantly, it will be the time when they finally feel their true purpose. The year 2025 will be the beginning of this great transformation, when Scorpios will open doors of happiness that have remained closed until now. VANGA always said that their power lies in their soul and how they are able to control their energy, channeling it in the right direction. It is at this moment that they will be able to make the steps that will turn their destiny around and lead to long-awaited happiness. 2025, how Scorpios' lives are beginning to change. The year 2025 is not just another stage of life. It is the year when Scorpios enter the momentous period that the great prophets have spoken of. Changes will begin from the very beginning of the year, and they will not just be external, but internal as well. What will change in their lives in this first year of the new cycle? Personal life. In 2025, Scorpios will feel incredible harmony in their relationships. There will be new love connections that will lead to important life decisions. For many, this will be a year when they will open up to deep and sincere relationships, perhaps even starting a family or entering into new partnerships. The important point will be that Scorpios will be able to free themselves from old attachments that have been holding them back. Financial situation. The financial situation of Scorpios will begin to stabilize, and they will get long-awaited opportunities for significant improvements. This could be either profits from old projects or new sources of income that will come unexpectedly. For Scorpios, this will be a year of material achievements and financial confidence. Astrological aspects. The key astrological aspect for Scorpios in 2025 will be the positive position of Jupiter, which will bring happy opportunities in many different areas of life. Its energy will influence Scorpios, giving them a chance to get out of difficult situations and transform their reality. Saturn's positive influence will provide structure and order that will help them succeed in long-term endeavors. New opportunities and decisions. In 2025, Scorpios will be able to make life-changing decisions. This is the year when they will be able to truly take control of their destiny and start moving in the right direction. There will be professional offers that can radically change the career path, and, most importantly, they will feel that this is their time, a time when success is not just possible, but already inevitable. Thus, 2025 is not just a year of change. It's a turning point that will open up new horizons and launch 13 years of happiness that Scorpios couldn't even dream of. 13 years of happiness, what they will bring to Scorpios. The 13 years of happiness is not just a beautiful promise, it is a period when Scorpios are entering a global change that will shape their future for big decades to come. From 2025 onwards, something unique begins that will accompany them throughout. 13 years is not only the amount of time, but it also symbolizes the greatest changes that await Scorpios. First of all, this period will present happiness in love and personal life. Scorpios will finally be able to build strong relationships that will not only give them emotional stability, but also open new horizons in terms of personal achievements. Marriage, new allies and friends who will play an important role in their lives will make every day bright and full of meaning. In terms of finances, Scorpios will be able to realize their boldest projects during these 13 years. The year 2025 will launch financial prosperity, which will only grow. That said, this will not be quick happiness. It is a long-awaited stability, when they will finally feel that the world is working for them, not the other way around. Creative projects and professional life are another important part of 13 years of happiness. During this period, Scorpios can start working on projects that will bring them long-term success and recognition. The main thing is to make a decisive step and believe in your strength. Important point, 13 is also a time when Scorpios can find themselves and discover their true potential. During this time, They will have to get out of their comfort zone and become who they have always dreamed of being. How to prepare for this time? First of all, it is important to free themselves from old resentments, failed relationships and attachments that may have held them back from full realization. The expected changes will require psychological readiness for new challenges and renewal of the inner world. Scorpios should be open to new possibilities and not be afraid to change their reality. This is the year to tune into positive vibes and be ready for life to surprise them. Career success: Scorpios are at the peak of their powers. The year 2025 marks the beginning of an incredibly important period for career growth for Scorpios. Predictions show that the stars are aligning at the perfect moment for them to achieve heights in their career that they have only dreamed of before. The year 2025 is when Scorpios will stand at the peak of their powers. They will have to take important steps towards greater achievements and new horizons. What events will this year bring? First of all, professional offers, which will be extremely profitable. Projects for which Scorpios have been preparing for so long will finally receive support, and the financial rewards will not only be tangible, but also long-awaited. The career of Scorpios this year will be as if on a twist of fate, and it is important that they do not miss the chance. How do the planets affect career prospects? The career growth of Scorpios in 2025 will be influenced by Jupiter, the planet of luck and empowerment. It will help Scorpios in making the right decisions, working on important contracts and professional tasks. Of particular importance will be the influence of Saturn, which will help structure career steps and put them in the right direction. This year will also bring periods of stability that will enable Scorpios to lay the foundation for long-term success. What steps do you need to take to succeed? Scorpios should set themselves up for ambitious goals and not be afraid to take responsibility. It will be necessary to set big goals that will require determination and willpower. This is a time for bold decisions, when you need to step out of your comfort zone and follow your ambitions without turning back. The forecast shows that 2025 will be the beginning of a new era of career success for Scorpios. This period will be full of incredible opportunities, but it is important to see them in time and use them correctly. Personal relationships, love and friendship in 2025. The year 2025 will bring Scorpions unique opportunities in the sphere of personal relationships. This is a time when they can experience profound changes in love that will affect their future. The stars promise that in this sphere they will feel real harmony and peace if they can open themselves to new possibilities and look at their life from a different perspective. The forecast for stability in relationships for 2025 indicates that Scorpios will seek deep, sincere connections. Those who have been in a relationship for a long time may experience a moment of second wind, when their union will become stronger and their love will become more enduring. Perhaps the relationship will go to a new level, engagement, marriage or strengthening family bonds. But also for those who are in search, the stars promise unexpected meetings that can lead to fateful events. Special attention should be paid to unusual acquaintances, which will have unpredictable consequences. If Scorpios are open to the new, they will meet a person who will turn their life upside down and bring a whole new feeling to it. It won't just be a fluke, such encounters can have an impact on the future, creating important connections in both their personal and professional lives. The year 2025 will also be a time when Scorpios will be on the lookout for a balance between love and friendship. They will feel the need to create social circles that will support them in life, with friends who can become true life partners playing an important role. These connections will be long-lasting and will help Scorpios find confidence and support in their most difficult moments. Financial flows, how Scorpios will get their millions. The most important aspect of Scorpios lives in 2025 is the financial flows that will start coming into their lives. Predictions promise that Scorpios will enjoy incredible financial prosperity over the next 13 years. This is not just a fortunate moment, but an astrological turn, when money luck will be on their side and they will be able to realize all their ambitions in this direction. The year 2025 will open up new sources of income for them. These can be investments, profitable projects that will bring them stable income in the future. Financial luck will be in their hands and they will be able to make decisions that will open up long-term opportunities for them. They may be able to start new business initiatives that will prove to be extremely successful. As far as astrological influences are concerned, Scorpio's financial situation will be positively influenced by Jupiter, which will assist them in the decisions they make. Jupiter will bring good luck in new endeavors and financial matters. In addition, Saturn's influence will help them to manage money wisely, not to take risks at every turn, but to cleverly utilize opportunities to increase capital. Scorpios can use these astrological influences to optimize their financial strategies. For example, they can invest in long-term projects or real estate, which will give them steadily growing income. This will also be a time when they should revisit old financial habits and develop a new profit-oriented strategy. In addition, they should not forget about the open opportunities for financial growth through partnerships. In the next 13 years, especially in 2025, Scorpios will be able to form partnerships with successful people, which will give them a chance to make millions. Health and energy, how to stay strong for 13 years of happiness. In order to survive this momentous period of happiness and success, Scorpios will have to pay special attention to their physical and psycho-emotional state. If they want 2025 to be just the beginning of this exciting and successful chapter of life, they will need to maintain not only mental and emotional balance, but also keep an eye on their physical health. Physical balance will be especially important during this period, as Scorpios are expected to be intensely active in both personal and professional spheres. They will have a lot of responsibility, and it is important that the energy does not run out at the most inopportune moment. To maintain their shape, they are recommended to regularly engage in sports, whether it is yoga, swimming or running. The main thing is to do physical exercises to maintain not only strength, but also flexibility of the body. Psycho-emotional balance will also play a huge role. Scorpios should be prepared for the fact that things will not always go according to plan. Harmony in the soul is what will provide them with the inner strength to deal with difficult situations. This is a time when meditation, mental practice, and anti-stress techniques can be their trusty helpers. Relaxation tips, such as breathing practices or yoga nidra, will help them cope with their inner turmoil and keep their psychological well-being on track. It is important to remember that disease prevention will play a key role during this period. Scorpios are advised to do regular medical checkups, especially at times when astrological influences may not be so favorable. It is not a bad idea to focus on strengthening the immune system and taking vitamins to support the body. Spiritual development, the Scorpio's journey in search of harmony. In 2025, as in the next 13 years, the spiritual development of Scorpios will be the most important part of their path. This period is not only a time of material prosperity and career success, but also a time for a deep inner search. Scorpios will seek harmony and self-discovery, which will lead them to important inner transformations. As they achieve material and social successes, they will begin to feel the need for spiritual growth. They will seek not only happiness in life, but also answers to crucial questions about the meaning of existence. This is a time when Scorpios will be able to discover new mental practices, perhaps they will start practicing philosophy, esotericism, or meditation. It will be especially important for them to build connections with the spiritual side of life, because it is spiritual strength that will allow them not to lose their inner balance despite possible external challenges. Support in the form of wise teachers, guiding signs and discoveries on the path of finding the meaning of life will be their guiding star. Scorpios must realize that true harmony lies in the ability to combine success in the external world with inner peace. In 2025, they will get a chance to immerse themselves in this quest, and perhaps, over the next 13 years, discover the deepest roots of their soul. The path will not be easy, but it will lead them to true happiness. Risk and opportunity, how to make life-changing decisions. The year 2025 is a time when Scorpios will be facing important choices. Risk and opportunity are the two key elements they will have to face. In order to successfully get through this period, they will need to learn to take decisive steps, even if the path is scary and unpredictable. This year, they may encounter situations where the only way to move forward is to step out of their comfort zone and take risks. Examples of these situations can be varied. They could be major career offers that require a move to another city or even country. It could be financial investments that seem risky at first, but can yield huge returns in the future. Or it could be new acquaintances and relationships that evoke strong emotions, but make Scorpios doubt whether it's worth taking this step. It is at times like these that it is important to remember that limitations exist only in the head. As astrology states, now is not the time to be afraid. Let there be fear of change and the unknown, but a decisive step will lead them to an opportunity that will ultimately change their lives. Scorpios should realize that sometimes it is risk that becomes the key to their future victories. After all, those who are not afraid to take the unpredictable path reach incredible heights. Moments of testing: how to go through difficulties with dignity. In this momentous period, when happiness and success are just beginning to blossom in the lives of Scorpios, they will also face moments of trials and difficulties. No matter how tempting it is to expect only good things, life always throws up not only gifts, but also crises. These can be unexpected twists of fate, financial problems, difficulties in personal relationships or professional failures. However, it is important to remember that it is in these moments, when everything seems to be against you, the inner source of strength of Scorpios will decide everything. To go through the crisis with dignity means to preserve your integrity and not to lose touch with your inner world. Scorpios must learn to accept difficulties as an integral part of life, and not as something destructive. After all, it is through these trials that they will be able to achieve true strength and harmony. This is the moment when you need to pause to listen to yourself, restore energy and look at the situation from a different angle. Astrological advice for such periods is as follows: before any important decision, Scorpios need to stop and ask themselves the questions: what can I get out of this crisis, and how can I come out of this situation stronger? Such practices will help to gain not only peace of mind, but also a clear understanding of the path. Setbacks can be hard, but with the right attitude, they become only temporary obstacles to success. Scorpios should remember that difficulties are not the end, but only a transitional stage on the way to their great happiness and prosperity. What happens after 2038, how this 13-year cycle will change your destiny. The year 2038 is not just the end, it is the beginning of a new era for Scorpios. That 13-year cycle, which begins in 2025, will be a moment of global change for them. They will go through many trials and joys during this period, but after 2038, their lives will change dramatically. All the things that will begin in 2025 will lead to the final assertion of their destiny. How exactly will this period affect Scorpios? First of all, they will be ready for long-awaited success. With every year, with every step, they will be closer and closer to their great goal. Opportunities that seemed distant or hard to achieve will finally open up for them. After 2038, they will be able to feel harmony being established in their lives, stability turning into success and prosperity. Important events that will establish them in success may be related to financial achievements, career peaks, and personal happiness. Scorpios will be able to reach heights they never even dreamed of. It is possible that at this moment they will be at the peak of their power, both personal and professional. But the most important thing is what they will finally feel: they have created their destiny. Scorpios, this period is your chance. The year 2025 will open the doors to a new life for you. All you need is the willingness and determination to act. Rest assured that you have everything you need to change your destiny. This 13-year cycle will bring you happiness, money, success, love and harmony. But only you yourself can take part in these changes, only you can make your path brighter and more successful. I urge you, Scorpios, trust astrology and take action. Embrace this chance to build your happy and successful life. Don't wait. The year 2025 is not just a date, it is the moment when you will be at the peak of your destiny. Start taking action now, and this amazing 13-year cycle will bring you everything you dream of. Scorpios, don't miss your chance. Prepare for life-changing changes in your life as early as 2025. Embrace all that this great period of happiness will bring you.